Welcome back to the War Cry with Drew
and Chance.
We are deeply saddened by the passing of Joel Rogers, who passed away Sunday at age 69 after battling cancer and other health issues. Mr. Rogers was a cornerstone at Heard County High School. His service and generosity will never be forgotten. We send our prayers and condolences out to his family. Hope you guys had a great weekend, though, and look forward to another great week in Brave Nation. This week's club rotation is FBLA, Y Club, Spanish Honor Society, and Tri Honor Society. So be sure to check those out and get involved somewhere.
Braves baseball took 2 tough losses this past week, but showed promise for the season ahead. Drew, any thoughts?
Well, Chance, I think the Braves have a lot of potential and can be a really competitive team once they get going. Recently, we got to hear from Miss Tarpley and Miss Stewart on what they expect from their tennis team.
Hi guys, I'm here with Miss Tarpley, the tennis coach. So this is her first year coaching. Can you tell us about any past experience?
Yes, I have coached middle school tennis for the past 3 years at Cedartown Middle School, and I also dabbled a little bit with cheerleading. I did competition cheerleading for 2 years, so I do have some coaching experience. This is my first year at the high school level though, so very excited.
What are you most looking forward to?
I am most looking forward to all of the games, getting to know the kids better, the students better. It has really been a great season so far. We had a big win over Temple on Tuesday. So I think it's going to be a good season.
Thank you. Hi guys, I'm here with Miss Stewart, the tennis coach. So Miss Stewart, how do you feel about your recent games?
So we've only had one match so far because one of them got rained out, but I'm super excited about how well we did. We had a region game. It was against Temple. Our boys ended up winning 5-0 and our girls won 4-1, and our only loss was due to a forfeit because of an injury.
How do you feel about your upcoming games?
At first I was a little nervous because we have a lot of young players. We have lots of sophomores. We have kids who have never played before, kids who have never played singles before, who have always been doubles. So I was a little anxious, but after the Temple match, I'm super excited to see what we do with the next matches that we have.
Okay, thank you.
Chance, any thoughts?
Yes, Drew. With it being Miss Tarpley's first year here, she has to be excited for the season ahead. Every year the team has competed and gotten better, so there's no doubt she expects the same this year.
She does. This week, we have baseball games. Wednesday, there's an away game at Coosa starting at 4:30. And this Saturday, there's 2 games at Central, against Central at 2 and Villa Rica at 4:30. Now we have the weather, what's hot or not, and anything sports.
Hello, Heard County. It's your local weatherman, Jacob Cash, with weather for this week. And if you look behind me, you'll see that next week is very cloudy. On Monday, it's going to be mostly cloudy. The temperature will have a high of 65 and a low of 47 degrees. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to be getting showers. On Tuesday, we're going to have a high of 71 and a low of 62. On Wednesday, we're going to have a high of 69 and a low of 51. Thursday, we're going to have a high of 69 and a low of 48. And on Friday, we're going to have a high of 60 and a low of 39. Thank you. That's all for this week, Heard County, and I'll see you next time.
How's it going, guys? It's Colby.
Hey, Connor.
And we're back here with another segment of No, what the heck?
How's it going? This is David.
And Dylan.
We're here with another segment of Hot or Not. Start the hots this week. We got Young Boy's new album called Still Flexing, Still Stepping. My opinion, it goes hard. Young Boy's one of my favorite artists, one of my top rappers I like. What about you?
The album cover's pretty dang cool.
That's a good response. Next hot of the week is maybe of the week, Sonic. It's been on top Billboard for the past 2 weeks straight. I personally wouldn't watch it. I've seen the commercials. It's just not my type. What's your opinion?
I take my little brother to see it, but
alright, that's it. Next hot is the Apple Smart Glasses. My opinion, I love them. They're trying to come out this year with them. I like it. It looks nice. What about you?
They got free Wi-Fi.
That's a good response right there.
To start off the knots this week, we have China putting everybody on lockdown, telling everybody to stay indoors. What is your opinion on this?
My opinion is at least they're trying to take a safe step into containing it, but at the same time, it's not a good thing at all.
So the next knot we have is the Mustang SUV. It's so ugly. Like, they should not have made an SUV. What's your opinion on this?
My opinion is just like Tesla. It looks like the Tesla cars. Mustang's known for its 2-door, 4-doors. Not an SUV.
So the next and the last, we have the Box. What is your opinion on the Box?
It's been in top charts for the past month. It really needs to subside down. It's overplayed a lot. No one even listens to it anymore. It's just up there for no reason. That's it for your segment of Hot or Not. Listen to our next new segment called Anything Everything Sports. See you next week.
Bro, where are we?
We're probably in Narnia.
Where's the wardrobe? Oh, all right. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, what segment are we in?
Everything, anything, sport.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, let's start off this week. We have college baseball. Number 1, Miami played number 2, Florida this weekend in a 3-game series, with Florida winning all 3 of them. And then number 3, Louisville played and went 3-2 last week. Very disappointing weekend for them.
Yeah, that's really surprising because Miami was number 1 and they got swept by Florida. And Louisville's supposed to be really good. All right, guys. Now we got the XFL. 4 games were played this weekend. We had the Vipers. We had the Roughnecks at the Vipers, and pretty good game. 34-27 going to the Roughnecks. Then we had the Renegades versus the Dragons. Or Renegade. Let's see. And the Renegades won 24-12. I personally didn't watch that game. It seemed pretty good though. Guardians and the Battlehawks played, and the Battlehawks won 29-9. It's pretty big win actually.
Spit it out, Kobe.
And for the last game, we had the DC Defenders versus the Wildcats. And this is a really surprising game because the Defenders are 3-0. They got Cardell Jones. And the LA Wildcats just dominated them 39-9. How do you feel about this?
All pretty interesting games, but I believe the Roughnecks versus the Vipers was the most entertaining one because it was the closest game and had the best energy throughout it.
I'd have to agree.
Now, on to college basketball. With March Madness coming up quickly, teams are making their final push to get in the tournament. The most exciting game last week was number 1 Baylor versus number 2 Kansas. Kansas ended up coming on top 64-61. The game was pretty interesting and very surprising with Kansas coming on top.
I'd have to agree with you. I honestly thought Baylor's small ball tactics were going to win, but I guess Kansas and their having the bigs just proved too much. All right, guys, now we got the biggest fight in 2 years. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. This fight went 7 rounds. Tyson Fury came out on top of the TKO. It was a really good fight. I gave all my rounds to Tyson Fury after I watched it. Deontay Wilder, he just had nothing all night. It was not his night. How do you feel about this one, Connell?
Well, the rematch was very interesting, but now that they're 1-0-1 against each other, that should be a third one.
I'd have to agree. All right, guys, now we have the NBA, and for this, we're going to be doing the top 2 teams for each conference. And to start out, we got the East. We had the Bucks, and they played the 76ers and the Pistons, and they went 2-0, and they dominated both teams. Then we had the Raptors. They went 2-0, and they beat the Suns in a dominant win against the Pacers. Honestly, the Bucks and Raptors, they're probably the 2 best teams in the East right now. It's surprising with the Raptors not having Kawhi.
Now we have the West, where the Lakers went 2-0, beating the Grizzlies easily, and then went on to beat the Celtics by very close margin. Well, then the Nuggets, who went 1-1 with the loss of Thunder and win to the Timberwolves. All right, anyways, this is the wrap up this week's edition of Everything Anything Sports.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Whoa, you caught me again. Picking my favorite teacher of the month. Tell him, Colby.
All right, guys, all you got to do is open your Chromebook, go to your bookmarks, and you'll see a link there to vote for your teacher of the month. Please vote now. It's actually really important.
Go Braves.
Have a nice week.
That's all for this week, Brave Nation. Remember to tune into your daily morning announcements. Everyone have a great week.
Go Braves.